Hey guys. Well, in my opinion, forest tiles are the easiest ones in the game, but well, I had to get around to this eventually, so I was doing this tile anyway, so I thought I may as well record this one. Anyway, the reason why forest tiles are the easiest in the game, in my opinion, is because of the strategy I use. As you'll know, I love to start with my ninja, and on forest tiles, because of the cheaper ninjas, I can place 1-4-2 on round 1 without actually starting the round yet, straight from off the bat. And yeah, pretty much regardless of the forest tile, like no matter which one it is, because of that, you can win it easily. So yeah, my favorite tiles are still mountain tiles, but there's no real, they're harder to get started in because, well, ice towers are cheaper and I like to use a lot of ice towers. Ice towers aren't really used until later on in the game, and well, the early games when it's difficult. So yeah, having the early game made easier is a big deal. It's a very big deal, which is why starting cash is also so important. So anyway, just my usual strategy here. I've got the ninja here. I probably put him a bit too much to the left here, but yeah, I like to put him just in the middle here, a little bit more to the right, so that he can attack stuff enough here, but then have a second shot at it before it goes away. And I start with my bomb tower here. I'm not really sure why. I used to actually start with like cluster bomb up here, but I found after a while that getting a cluster bomb wasn't really that necessary unless it's on a regen tile. So yeah, sometimes I don't know, sometimes place them all over here to begin with or something like that, but for some reason I just got into placing it there, so whatever, doesn't really matter. Well, it does actually. If you put it over here, then it has more chances to hit the blimps, but I don't know, I just like to start there. It's an easy tile anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, place down my second ninja. Probably, oh yeah, that's right. Put him to the left here. I probably, it's not really the best spot to hit stuff that's on this side, since the shurikens will be pulled to the left, but it's such an easy tile that it's not such a big deal. The main reason that I want to have him over here is because I put my village up over here, and I want to be able to get these guys under the village as soon as possible. So I should be able to get this guy up to Blinjitsu fairly shortly. Dart Monkey, just as useless as ever. The only reason I ever really place the Dart Monkeys is just because they're there. I mean, it's a portable Dart Monkey. If you don't have the portable Dart Monkey, then do not place that Dart Monkey. It's just not really worth it. Anyway, these guys are all on maxed now, so I'll grab my village. Just gotta get the money for that. And I'll probably put that a bit lower, so I can get them under it straight away. And that should be good. Yeah, just checking. Yeah, didn't get this guy, but that's cool, because I'll be able to get him once I upgrade my camera detection on this. It's not really that big a deal so early on. Well, I did say that early on's the hardest, but yeah, it's a forest tile, so you don't really have to be as careful as usual. When if you're early on and you're struggling to get into the later tiles, then I suggest just heading straight through the forest tiles. Like not heavy forest, just forest. Heavy forest doesn't have the ninja buff, so yeah. You just want to go for regular forests and try and expand outwards, not around. Just try and expand outwards as far as you can through the forest tiles, and if you reach a dead end, unless it's like grass, because grasses can also have a few easy maps if you get like the really loopy one. You can keep expanding that way maybe, but otherwise just find another forest path and try and expand that way. That's one of the best ways to get past if you're stuck early on. I mean, I got stuck for a long time around my late 20s, until I finally decided to just smash into the forest tiles, and they were pretty much the only tiles that I could beat at that time. So anyway, probably, yeah, we'll need to see spikes there. Only one spike left, that was lucky. Anyway, grab these 2 upgrades, and that guy should be under there now, yep. Now just going straight for the MIB, with, not Ice Tower. Don't want to get the Ice Tower yet. If I get the Ice Tower now, then it'll cause issues with my ninja. So just grab that MIB. And there's a couple things I sometimes do here, depending. I like to, well, sometimes I like to stick the Arctic Wind up as close as I can to the top, because if I do that, then it'll like slow the balloons up here. But recently I've started testing where I put it down as low as I can and slightly to the right. And the whole point of this is to try and synergize that with an ice shards up here. Just gotta get this guy up to an Arctic Wind. Should be in this round, yeah. Oh, unless I use up all my money on spikes. Try and get no lives lost. Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, get him up this round. The range is up here, so it won't freeze anything past there, but it'll still slow a little bit. So put my ice shards here. That's good. Now I just got to actually get the ice shards, which I'll get shortly. There we go. This is probably one of the better maps to do this, I guess. I'd probably put this guy a bit too low, but if I put him a bit higher, then he starts to do it well. But yeah, he freezes balloons here, but he actually slows them a little bit up here, so it makes it easier for this guy to freeze some stuff. Which is, it doesn't really sound that big, but I think it actually does make a bit of a nice difference. It's worth a shot. Worth it anyway. Let's try and get my ace up now. Try and make sure he's under the village. Close enough. And we'll get this guy up to a Spectre just for that cleanup, because we want to clean up. It really sucks when you find to take out the mobs, but then you got these massive pile of balloons getting stuck in the Arctic Wind. That causes some pretty serious lag right there. You can double your game time if you're not careful. And yeah, increasing the length of your games isn't helpful for progressing. It's kind of counterproductive. So yeah, at the moment, pretty much nothing left to do. I don't think I can actually build farms in this map, so I just gotta hit here and save. Generally I'll get it somewhere around 25, but I think the fact that I got ice shards won't let me get it on around 25, so I might actually have to wait till 26 or 27. But hopefully that'll still be fine. It is quite nice to get your Spectre up before round 25, because the last 5 rounds are when I've noticed the difficulty start to spike up a bit. That's when it starts to lag a bit more, and I guess you get more mobs, which is why that happens. But yeah, but if you can't get it up by then that's not a big deal. Just try and get it up as soon as possible. This one I got here is going to be a bit of a problem if I don't spike him out. Anyway, yeah, I probably should have concentrated more on mobs, but because a few of them got past since I didn't have enough mob maulers. But it's not really an issue, as you can see, since it's such an easy tile. I should still be able to get my Spectre up this round. There we go. And there's that cleanup issue fixed up. Just gotta hope that I take this guy out fast enough now. But I think Spectre does pretty decent damage against the blimps as well, so yeah, not really too big an issue. Not too worried there. Just gotta get a few more mob maulers up now. Yeah, yep, that's pretty much it there. I'll just spend the rest of this match getting more mob maulers, and that should be perfectly fine. If you're rich, like if you not in this tile since you can't actually farm, but if you're really rich, then in like you maxed out all your mobiles and stuff, you can probably put this guy up to a juggernaut. But I'd usually sell him, and the reason I'm not selling him at the moment is because I don't really need that space right there, so whatever, it's an extra pop every now and then. How much has he got? 2,500 pops. Yeah, not a big deal. The Spectre's already got way more than that. So yep. Second last round. All I gotta do it now. Nothing new, just spamming these mob maulers. Probably set this one to close. These two shouldn't be on. I forgot to change those two to close. Early on, when I haven't got many of them, I just had them on strong, but I should have, like, around the time that I got the MIB, set these two to close. That would have helped out with mobs a bit. Yeah, starting to lag a bit here. You start to get that lag when your Arctic wind's affecting a lot of balloons, which is why I prefer to clean them up before they reach the Arctic wind. Sometimes you can even do it without an Arctic wind, but I mean, it's nice to have that Arctic wind just for the safety barrier. You just have that little net where, like, if the balloons reach them, they're not really going to get past. It's nice to feel safe like that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you around.